I joined oil subsidy removal protest in 1988 when I was at Awon University. And the same song that they were singing then is what they are singing now. And what is the song? Patience. 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 And we all know that patience is never a legal tender. Patience is never a legal tender. You can't take patience to pay your school children fees. You can't take patience to buy petrol. You can't take patience to pay your rent. And you can't take patience to even transport yourself. For 8 odd years, this Tinubu that is calling for patience now was the lead orchestral member of Patience Forever during Buhari odd years. And what happened after that? Nigeria became poorer, Nigeria became hungrier, and Nigeria became more malnourished. I have not seen anywhere in the world where you employ somebody to work for you, and before getting to office, he started to make pronouncement, policy pronouncement. Tinubu said, ẹ lọ fọkàn balẹ̀, gbogbo ẹ̀ la máa gbé wálẹ̀. Tó gbé wálẹ̀ báyìí. So they thought of politics as entertainment and an act of looting. We are not going to accept, because our investment in patience over the years has not yielded anything, and it's not going to yield. That's why JAV and other organizations and NSC, we are calling on Nigerian masses that the question is not about prayer. No nation, even Israel that we call God's country, did not go to pray. Likewise, their opponent did not go to pray. America that we all escaped to did not attain their independence by prayer. Here they call it God's own country.
As old as I am, ebi power. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá mọ̀ pé bí power one more. Where there is abundance in natural and human resources, and yet Nigerians will be suffering. So now we want to say enough is enough. We are no longer interested in this suffering. We are not interested in this hardship. Nigerians must be free. Freedom must come to Nigerians. Yes, and we have begun the struggle. We call on Nigerians to join us as we come out tomorrow. Whether we like it or not, this country belongs to Nigerians, not to a few people. This country does not belong to Dangote. It does not belong to Adenoga. It does not belong to Tinubu. It does not belong to Buhari and the likes of them like that. Nigeria belongs to Nigerian workers, Nigerian masses, and we have a right to living wage. We have a right to affordable energy costs. We have a right to cheap petroleum costs. We have a right to affordable rent. We have a right to free education. We have a right to free health care. We have a right to basic infrastructure. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. We are calling on the NLC and the pro-labor organizations to mobilize a political party of the working people. What we need is a political party of the working people that will usher in socialism, a democratic control of this country. Greatest Nigerian people. Yes. Nigeria cannot be allowed to continue like this. From one regime to another regime, practically nothing has changed. It is the same neoliberal policies dictated by the IMF and the World Bank that government after government, regime after regime, military or civilian has imposed on Nigeria.
be ruled. The Tinubu regime from day one has imposed sufferings on Nigeria. This is the time. All Nigerians beginning from tomorrow must come out in our millions. If the Tinubu government is not ready to govern Nigeria and use policies and programs that will ensure that life is better for Nigerians, only one thing is possible. The Tinubu government must leave immediately. For those who think that Nigeria cannot be different, the Nigerian police today, who were also hit by Nigerian youth during the NSAS, has demonstrated by the actions today that they are not the problem with Nigerians, that they want to join Nigerians, they want to support Nigerians. If Nigerians choose to organize themselves peacefully, we must applaud their initiative today. But we must also tell them that they have the right to reject all orders by a government that is not interested in protecting the interests of the people. All orders to shoot peaceful Nigerians on the street must be rejected, because Nigerians are first and foremost those who hold the sovereignty and government and power of Nigerians. The life of Nigerians must be determined by Nigerians. Nigeria is rich enough on the basis of our oil resources, on the basis of our wealth, to make Nigeria a better place. If you want to end corruption, you must use the wealth of Nigeria to provide free education, to provide free medical quality services for what? For every person. Our demand to immediately reverse the fuel subsidy removal policy that has been imposed by the regime of Tinubu. As a matter of fact, these policies, including floating of the naira, as well as other IMF policies that Tinubu is openly imposing on the people of Nigeria. These policies are responsible for the unprecedented poverty and hunger and starvation that currently faces the people of Nigeria. I have never seen, as a matter of fact, I have never seen the people more patient than the people of Nigeria, so that it becomes a total blackmail when the regime continues to tell hungry and starving Nigerian people to be patient while they die in hunger and die of insecurity that have ravaged the north and the south. It is also important to state that the rate of insecurity in the country, terrorism and crimes have been escalated due to increasing poverty, and there is no way to revert this unfortunate trend without solving the problem of poverty that currently confronts the Nigerian people. Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are hungry, and this is the reason we are out here today to mobilize our people, students, workers and youth, artisans and professionals. Let us come out, starting from tomorrow, join organized labor to begin series of resistance against the spate of attacks against the living standard of the Nigerian people. Young people can no longer go to school. Workers' wage can no longer take them home. The situation is pathetic, but we must not continue to lament. We must keep organizing, even in deaf ears to state repression and threats that have proceeded from the police and other security agents. We insist and reiterate that Nigerians will continue to fight. We will continue to fight. Why we continue to call on organized labor to lead Nigerians in this battle for our collective survival. It is also important to state clearly that organized labor or no organized labor, Nigerian people will march and Luther continua. Hello Nigeria! Ladies suffering too much! Is this suffering much or not? It's too much! Suffering is too much! And
as Nigeria will be, we not supposed to suffer. We not supposed to suffer. Now those when they rule us, they be thieves, they be jaguda. The thing what we dey do here, you go carry the message, go your houses, go your streets, go everywhere. We are not doing this to wake up every Nigerian. That this suffering must, this suffering must, this suffering must. As you dey do here now, our comrades in Ibadan, they are also out. In Osogbo, they are also out. We are expecting our comrades from Benin, from Kano, from Jos, and other places to also join this protest. Don't let anybody shakara you. Don't let anybody shakara.
Nigeria belongs to everybody.
They don't spoil everything. They call themselves àwọn local. Orí burúkú ló pọ̀ wọ́n. Ẹgbẹ́ Nàìjíríà gbogbo. Ẹgbẹ́ ìjẹ̀kọ́kọ̀ yìí jẹ́ àwọn tí rí ìgò yẹn lọ. Ẹjọ́ yìí Nàìjíríà. Ẹni tó máa ń bẹ̀ lónìí. Ó wà nínú àwọn ọ̀dọ́wọ́ fi ìrẹsẹ̀. Fún àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́jọ́ta. A ti mọ̀ wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ fún olè ní wọ́n. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n fi ìkọ̀kọ̀ borí lọ́bẹ̀ jẹ. A gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ òmìnira wa. Yẹ làbí wọ́de làbí káàkiri lánàá fún ẹ má fẹ́ níbo jíjà kò tó ìjà gídíjà kan níbẹ̀ ṣé ń gbọ́ ẹ lọ káàkiri lábúlé everywhere even in US everywhere we have told all Nigerians this protest is for us we must get out of this slavery we must get out of this slavery ìyà yìí tó. Ìyà yìí tó.
An economy that is run on the basis of profit cannot guarantee the best and decent life for the mass majority of people. That is the lesson of the current period. Because what did they say? They told us that if they privatize the oil and gas sector, if they destroy the public refinery, and if they give only one single individual the right, to set up a refinery, then all of these problems will go. Because since March of last year, the Dangote refinery has been lost. But up till now, no single petrol has been produced, for the consumption of Nigerians. Nigerians are even paying far more now for fuel than we paid when there was no Dangote refinery. And that is to tell you that privatization does not help. It did not help us in the power sector. We have darkness today after over 1 decade of privatizing the power sector. See also shall it be for the oil and gas sector. What we need is the nationalization of the key sectors of the economy under democratic workers' control and management. And with a socialist program to redistribute the wealth. That is what can ensure that the wealth of this country, which is being stolen by a few looters, goes around to create a decent life. That is what we are fighting for. And we shall not regret that.
Let me start. Cost of fuel is rising, and this our Nigerian government are not doing anything about it because they don't give a care. They don't talk about all that is bad. So it is on us to raise and demand for a Nigeria that works for the people, a Nigeria that will put the interest of the poor masses first and above the interest of the ruling class. So on this, Nigerian masses, we are using this opportunity to call on you tomorrow, join us on the mass action and let us make it a determined one and an indefinite action. Comrades, people, if we don't fight, we are not going to win. But we fight, we must win.
Tinubu and struggle
can never be defeated.
The people
United
can never be defeated.
the people united can never be defeated.
Great Nigerian people, we have one of our vibrant representatives here, one of our great student leadership in recent times. They were involved in the end-side struggle. Because this struggle is for youth, is for the people. And we now call on corporate Sayolu to please join us to address us. Greatest Nigerian people. And of the greatest Nigerian people. Greatest Nigerian people, articulate Nigerian people. I am happy that today we are gathering once again to emphasize our our democratic right to protest. And this is a clear defiance to earlier threats that had been unleashed by the police and other security apparatus. And sadly, it will interest you to know that most of these guys that are gathered here today, they are also victims of oppression we are protesting today.
Right.
It is also interesting to know, and I have this message to pass to them, that these guns that they are holding, they should be using it in defense of the right to protest the spread of hunger, the spread of starvation, the spread of insecurity, and total abandonment that had become the hallmark of the Tinubu-led regime. I'm not going to explain or go into so many rhetorics, because no matter what I say here today, my theory cannot explain it, but we're experiencing this situation in practice. And that is why, starting from today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow, and even beyond, we will be mobilizing massively, north and south, east and west, to demand a total end to hunger. We will be marching to demand total end to insecurity. And I ask the Nigerian people to join us, and even the security people that are here, leave that barricade of your oppressor and come down here to join the people. And do not continue. Greater Nigerian people! Greater Nigerian people! Make I call my sister, our woman leader, to yarn for us. Greatest Nigerian people! Greatest Nigerian people! Hungry won't finish me! I not be drop again! We don't tire! We don't be continue like this! Not be like how we take stand up! Not be like how we take box! We don't be find well again! We don't be chop! How they want me we survive? Make we come outside today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. Make we show them that we get them. We don't go die for them because we vote them.
Yes, sir.
We have to survive. We must survive. Make we march. We must survive. Yeah, Nigerian people. You can see them fight. You can hear them.
Ọ̀fẹ́ pàwà, epo ilẹ̀ wa.
Àṣẹ́bí sí lọ́gbọ́n orí ẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rò pé gbọ́n. Àṣẹ́bí sí lọ́gbọ́n orí ẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rò pé gbọ́n. Ó ti yára gbàgbé. Ó ti yára gbàgbé. Ìlérí rẹ̀ ìṣàpolongo. Ó ti yára gbàgbé. Tinubu. Ìlérí rẹ̀ ìṣàpolongo. Àṣẹ́bí sí lọ́gbọ́n orí ẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rò pé gbọ́n. Àṣẹ́bí sí lọ́gbọ́n orí ẹ̀. Ìwọ tí a rò pé gbọ́n. Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. When you come, any no come. Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Food no dey, rice no dey. Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Any no come, any no come. Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Oh yeah, any no come. Any local, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Any local, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Light no dey, food no dey, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Any local, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Rice no dey. Light no dey, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Any local, Baba we no wa, he dey scatter Nigeria. Marcha, 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 marcha. Tinubu don fall for gutter. Marcha, marcha. Tinubu don fall for gutter. Marcha, 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 marcha. Tinubu don fall for gutter. Tinubu don scatter Nigeria. Tinubu don scatter Nigeria. Tinubu don scatter Nigeria. Tinubu don scatter Nigeria.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.
My name is Awon Ara Eko. I'm a video director and TV producer of Akomolowe on African Magic. Keep watching Drivetv.
olólùfẹ́ Drivetv àti gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Fẹ́mi Sola ẹ máa wo Drivetv. Keep watching Drivetv.
My name is Wole Agba. Taking this time out to tell you all that you keep watching Drivetv. What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ ní ògo ẹ̀? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ fulfilment? What drive ẹ̀wọ̀ bí tó bá lọ? Ó ní iṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Ibi ni kò máa wò Drivetv. Thank you. Chloe.
Drivetv, driving you around the world.